Tom, it's been a while, so it seems weird saying welcome, but obviously new under-18s coach. Tell us a bit about your background, because obviously I'm sure many Exeter City fans might have heard the name, but not know too much about you.
Yeah, played a little bit, but got a significant injury at sort of mid-20 age, and then went into coaching. Youth team coach was exceptional, and inspired me really, to be honest. And then my coaching journey has led me really into some unbelievable places and some unbelievable experiences. So been fortunate enough to work with a number of international teams, Premier League football clubs, first teams, youth teams across the UK and in different continents as well. So been real fortunate with my coaching journey. Worked with some of the top players probably in the world, arguably, and currently, and past as well, and some of the top coaches and managers as well.
And how have you found your time here so far?
It's been brilliant. The club, I think everyone at the football club is top, like top humans, definitely. A real caring and definitely a real community feel about the football club. People are very willing to go out of their way to help, definitely here, which is maybe different to other football environments. It's definitely Devon. So it's maybe in different areas very, very different for me, maybe being a little bit more from the north and just west of London generally, but yeah, like I say, and one of the brilliant things is the amount of players that have come through at this football club and are now playing in the first team currently.
Given your experience in different places and different levels, how easy was it for you to buy into the Exeter City model? Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, to be honest, it's the biggest motivation for me as a coach of youth players. It's the number one priority, really, that you want to know that the club has a significant journey or pathway for the young players going through. So here it was a real gold star, if you like, for that.
You're working with such a brilliant group of players at the moment, so many of which are out on loan at different levels, and some of them have been performing really, really well at different clubs.
Yeah. We've got nine players out on loan, which is a high number. But I think the club historically have used the loan system well, and individually as well we need to look into that. But obviously it has an impact on the people left behind, so to speak, and sometimes people feel left behind, whereas actually we have to look at the individual's journey and what that looks like for everyone. But there's different challenges within that. Pedro and Ed played on Tuesday night in a difficult circumstances, which is great. It's a great learning curve for them.
So many of these players as well have gone on to be offered and therefore signed professional contracts at the club. Obviously their Exeter City journey started long time ago, but for you, how does it feel to have played even just a small part in that?
To be honest with you, I feel like I've played a very, very small part. The work has definitely been done beforehand for those people, but I strive every day to continue to push them and continue to progress everyone, definitely. But I think the people beforehand have, especially Aaron and Brad, have done some significantly good work here at the football club with a number of those players. I think most of them have been here since sort of 8-9 years old, which again is part of the fabric of the football club.
What are Aaron and Brad like to work with?
Yeah, very, very good. Very good. Again, good banter, but also good humans. Good humans, definitely.
Good humans is something Brad said it a lot about some of the youngsters, and I know Aaron said it. Is that sort of a phrase that you guys use, or is that just complete coincidence?
Well, I always use it because I think it's very commonplace to call people good footballers, but actually we're humans first, and I think that's important. And it again is a significant, like you say, phrase or language that I heard used around the place, which again was something that made me aware and able to observe that this is a place that I was enthusiastic about working.
Let's talk about this season. We're coming towards the end of it. How would you assess?
Um, Challenging, but no, it's been good for the players. I think to definitely they've notified me the last few weeks that I am very different to what they've known and grown up with, which is great for them. Also good for me to see different people in again a different establishment, a different football club where things are done differently to everywhere else. Every place has their unique stamp. But I think it's been a really good learning curve for them, more so to, like I say, some of them have been here for such a long time. They've had a challenging year themselves. They've had probably some of them have had 5 different coaches over 2 years. And me being the 5th is quite a significant difference to what they've had previous. So yeah, I think that's been an up and down ride for them. As we come to the end of the season, it's about trying to get some stability and progress and plans and processes for next year in line.
Had some good wins recently as well. Bristol Rovers and MK Dons were beat 5-1. And then obviously the Forest Green game on Tuesday perhaps didn't go so well.
Yeah.
That must have, I mean, it couldn't have gone more wrong, could it?
No, definitely not. Interestingly, we, as we have with every game, we've felt like I felt like we've prepared appropriately, given that we knew what they would be, the players knew what they would be and what they would their game plan would instill on us, and we were arguably in control, even though in the very first minute probably didn't compete enough against Forest Green. And for me, that is a classic old adage of you need to win your first challenges and compete from the very first minute, and probably gave them the upper hand, especially away from home, and feeling like they could go on and take the result to us.
And then, of course, to lose 2 players to injury as well, it was an uphill battle.
Yeah, it was not an injury-free day. So one of the Forest Green players, unfortunately, and hope that he's well, was carted off in an ambulance with a broken wrist, I believe. And then 2 of our players suffered heavy concussions, and another a sprained ankle. So yeah, not a great afternoon for us, and not for the lad from Forest Green either, to be fair.
Weekend off this week, I believe, but what's coming up in the next few weeks?
Yeah, we've got the boys all train hard today, and then they've got 4 days off themselves. I don't stop, so I definitely haven't. But yeah, and then we hit next week, so we work hard Tuesday, and then we're playing Airdrie United on under-18s on Wednesday. So a game we've arranged with a former player here, Alan Gow. And then we head into next Saturday's game against Leyton Orient as well. So plenty of good challenges for the boys.
Over the next few weeks, then, what targets have you set for the players in terms of the Merit League, and have players got goal targets or things like that? What have you set for them?
No, to be honest, they've got what we call ILPs, individual learning plans, and they are arguably their targets. So for centre forwards, etc., it'll be about movements or finishes, or so whatever it might be, and that would relate to their individual targets effectively. So I haven't set any team targets, no. Haven't set any individual targets for the players as such, but for me, I think you want to go into every game and we set out to try and win every game, but that's by improving everyone individually first, and then collectively improving the team.